If you want to find out how Chainsaw Man can change your life, watch to the end of this video and give it your undivided attention. A lot of people have been commenting, Lewis, when are you gonna take off that gay ass sweater? 1, I'm not gay. 2, there is nothing gay about a pink cardigan sweater from the Macy's women's department. And 3, I cannot take it off. It is sewn to my spinal column. A lot of people say that there's nothing wrong with watching anime. Anime has a lot of important life lessons and philosophical stuff, yada yada yada. You're actually not watching anime for the philosophy. If you wanted philosophy, you would just read philosophy. You're watching anime because it's purely entertainment. Nothing wrong with it. I don't think it's like feminine or gay or wimpy. I just think that you're using it as a crutch for instant gratification. However, you are right in that some important lessons can be gleaned from anime, but only after you get onto self-improvement and embrace delayed gratification. So a year and a half ago, I'm taking a creative writing class, and in that class, the teacher wanted us to keep a journal. It's spring break and everyone is at home except for a few people who stayed on campus. I'm sitting there writing, and not for the first time I write, I should be more like Denji from Chainsaw Man. Yes, I literally wrote that because Denji from Chainsaw Man was unique. He got stuff done. He knew how to handle stress. Like, I thought that is the attitude I should adopt. I should adopt the attitude of a happy-go-lucky idiot who doesn't let anything faze him. The problem with that is, yes, Denji does well with external circumstances, but because he is strong, and he is strong because he had a difficult upbringing. His dad was abusive, he lost his mom early, he had a Yakuza gang threatening to kill him. He had a very rough upbringing, and this made him strong. You probably did not have an upbringing. You were probably very sheltered, or you were like just the right amount of sheltered so that if you were abused, it didn't really make you stronger. If you act like a happy-go-lucky idiot, you are not going to handle external circumstances well. That is ultimately the deciding factor of how well you do in life. How do you react to external circumstances? Because life is always changing. Life is change. Nothing is ever perfect. There will always be bad circumstances and bad changes in your life. Not only from outside, but also from within. Your thoughts and feelings and emotions will change from one minute to the next. One minute you're happy, next minute you're sad. You sit down to do work because you had a burst of motivation, but now it's like, oh, now I don't want to do the work. It's hard. Or you get a little bit of brain anxiety because it's hard after like 5 minutes, but if you just persevered for another 5 minutes, you know you would break through it. But no, you have to immediately task switch and go on your phone. Your brain changes all the time. You are not strong enough to deal with all these changing things and remain fixed and solid. But there actually is a good model for you to emulate from Chainsaw Man, and that is Aki Hayakawa. Notice the opening of Chainsaw Man. Aki is sitting there in the movie theater completely watching the movie. His image doesn't change throughout that entire sequence, while everyone else's is changing. Aki is still and calm and collected no matter what happens. Yes, obviously he gets a bit flustered or energetic in like dire situations, like when Katana Man comes or when something like that happens, but for the most part, he is calm, cool, and collected no matter what. He smiles like once in the entire series. That is the person you should emulate yourself after, because that is what gives you the most success in life. Being calm and collected no matter what external circumstances or internal emotional changes the world brings. There's a reason why girls swoon over Aki and Itachi from Naruto and Sasuke from Naruto and Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. These characters are strong because they stay the same no matter what happens around them. Yes, they have emotional reactions every now and then. It's only natural. They're not robots, but they can stay the same. They can control themselves no matter what the external world does or what their internal emotions feel like. They are not controlled by their emotions. They control their emotions. This isn't being emotionally stunted or emotionally unaware. Like, you can have emotions, but you have to acknowledge them while not letting them control you. They do not allow themselves to be controlled by their emotions. They control their emotions to achieve their goals. That is what will get you a good life. And after doing this enough, you will have a raised minimum. After cutting out instant gratification from my life and after focusing more on how I react to the world rather than the outcomes, I have a raised minimum. Even when I act lazy and am a degenerate, I'm still doing much better than before. And when your bar is set so high, then you can be a little bit more like Denji or Naruto or Luffy or whoever you want to be. Those happy-go-lucky dumb characters. Because you need a certain level of strength in order to make that work. And you will get that strength through Aki or Sasuke or Itachi, Jotaro. Remember, fortune favors the bold, so be bold. We're all gonna make it, boys. Ciao.